Hi, everyone. I'm Cassie Chambers Armstrong, and I'm really excited to talk to you all about Gideon versus Wainwright, which is one of the most important cases in all of our American legal history. So, Clarence Gideon was a man who was charged with a crime. And the United States Constitution says that everyone who's charged with a crime has the right to have the assistance of counsel in their defense. But before Gideon's case, people thought that meant that people who could afford attorneys had to be able to use them in the process, that the government couldn't stop people from hiring attorneys if they could afford to hire an attorney. So Gideon, he couldn't afford an attorney, but he asked for one anyway to help him out with his defense. He thought that he needed a lawyer's help to explain his rights, help him understand how to try the case, make sure that he was protecting his rights and doing everything that he had a right to do as part of his trial. However, the court said, no, we're not going to give you an attorney because we don't have to. If you can't afford an attorney, we don't have to give you one. And so Gideon, he went to trial, he represented himself, he didn't have any lawyer help him in the process, and eventually he was convicted of the crime. And Gideon, he then appealed his case and he said, hey, this wasn't fair. I didn't have anyone to help me, I didn't know what I was doing, and the Constitution says that everyone has the right to have a lawyer assist them. So it's not fair that only people that can afford attorneys are able to have lawyers. I should be able to have a lawyer too. You shouldn't be able to make the process less fair for me just because I can't afford to hire an attorney. That's not the way our court system should work. And his case went all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. And the United States Supreme Court eventually agreed with him. They said, hey, this isn't fair. When we're talking about putting people in jail for crimes, taking away their liberty, that means that we have to give them attorneys. They deserve to have some sort of legal help, protect their rights in the process. And so everyone has to have everyone has the right to an attorney. And if they can't afford an attorney, then the government has to give them one. And so that's a lot of times when we hear about public defenders, that's what they do. So Gideon's case applied to everywhere in America. It changed the law. It changed the way that we think about criminal prosecutions, and it led to changes. So now anyone who's charged with a felony, a crime, a serious crime like Gideon was, has the right to an attorney. And if they can't afford one, the government appoints one to help them out, because we know lawyers have really special skills. There are a lot of really technical things about going to court. And so lawyers are there to protect people's rights. And so that is the importance and the impact of Gideon versus Wainwright.